Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome to one of the new things of all time. So yes, I know, Final Fantasy XIV, snoozer, boring, you're already asleep. But here's the thing, today we're playing with purpose. You see, I am starting one of the most obnoxious and longest grinds in the game, and that is the Skyward score points. So basically, I'm in the Firmament right now, which is some, like, bozo area where you're supposed to level your crafters and gatherers. It's really convenient. But at level 80, you stop getting EXP, and everything you do contributes to a Skyward scoring point system. Kind of. Not really, but just for layman's purposes, you can assume that that's true. So basically, how it works is you do level 80 stuff, it doesn't give you EXP, but what it does give you is Skyward points. Now, if I go over to Resource Inspector here, you will see that I have accumulated 10,000 points as the botanist. Now, this took me a day. So, one day, 10,000 points. In order to finish with this grind, I have to get to 500,000 points. So, now admittedly, you know, that's kind of ridiculous and insane. So, you know, 150 days... I did the math right? Like, I did the math, and I'm like, yeah, I'm good with numbers. And then the moment I hit start recording, I'm like, oh, fuck, but what if I'm wrong, though? Kiwi's gonna make fun of me. And the thing that you have to realize is that Kiwi making fun of you is a perfectly acceptable outcome in life. And Kiwi's probably right. So anyways... 50 days... per gatherer, and then I'm done with the gatherers, and then I have to do all the crafters. So this is something that I want to do because I don't know, I just want to do it. Why do you do this grind? What is the purpose of this grind? Why is the question that everybody is asking. Why 149 days of what you're about to see? Okay. Now, this is gonna go faster because I did buy cordials. So this is gonna go a little bit faster, and you earn a lot of cordials by doing this because you get a lot of Skyward points, which you can trade in for cordials. So, essentially what we're going to be doing is this for like 2 hours. That's basically what we're gonna be doing. This is the entire video. You can click off now. So yeah, we're just gonna hang out. I'm gonna see if I can talk about random shit for 2 hours. It seems like that I was made for this. I was made for this, to do exactly this. But you know what? I'm gonna be real with you. I started off today, and I'm actually having a pretty bad day so far. I woke up, and I was super nauseous. Like, I was just like, I felt sick, and I didn't want to eat anything. And so, you know, I was just, like, in the doldrums. But the vitamins that I have to take with food. So I took, like, the smallest amount of food that I can. And I don't feel great. Like, I'm not gonna, like, you know, nothing bad's gonna happen. I just feel, like, garbage, and I don't want to eat. Because I feel like if I did, like, eat a meal, it would just be fucking horrible. Now, I don't know if this is the optimal... I'm gonna be honest with you. I watched the video that said you do your gathering on this island, and then, like, that was it, right? Uh-oh. There's usually a node down here. What have I done? Okay, there's a node over here. That's okay. But basically, for mechanical purposes, for anybody who cares, the idea is that this is a level 80 item that's at 3 stars, so it's worth more points than the level 80 items that are 1 and 2 star. That's it. Sometimes the weather's gonna change, and it's either gonna benefit botanist or miner. Well, the weather does change and benefit Fisher as well, but I haven't done any research on Fisher yet, because Fisher just scares the shit out of me. That's the true and real statement there. Fisher just scares me. So, we're gonna do... I feel like, since a lot of the crafting recipes need the grade 4 stuff, because you're gonna be crafting grade 4... Like, we're gonna be crafting grade 4 items that are level 80. Eventually, I'm doing the gatherers first, because obviously we're gonna assemble like a massive hoard and stockpile of resources that we're going to inevitably using. So, that's pretty nice. I'm okay with that, relatively speaking, but this is one of the most annoying grinds in the game, because this 149 day thing, because I want to do like 10,000 minimum a day, is basically 10,000 points is a day, essentially. That's how I'm looking at it. That's how I choose to look at it. That's how I choose to internalize it. This grind is specifically to get 2 things. Well, 3 things. And you're gonna hear that sound occasionally. That's a very loud sound. You know what? Sound effects? Oh, but that turns the... Oh, whatever. That's fine. But, I'll try to show it if I can. I'm mostly doing this just for achievement points, which nobody cares about but me. But, like, I think it's in my watch list. It should be. So, if you put... Oh, this is for Disciple of the Hand specifically. That's pretty silly. Also, I should be using, Pioneer's Gift or whatever occasionally, just to make sure that I'm constantly generating gathering points. But the Castle in the Sky achievement is what we're going for at the end. 500,000 points towards your Skyward score as every Disciple of the Hand in land. This is ridiculous, and all it gives you is a bad mount that nobody likes. I'm not even gonna show you what the mount is, like, on post, or on, like, just awkwardly getting the image on fucking, you know, on screen right now. I'm not even gonna do that. I'm not even gonna do that. If you have no idea what this mount looks like, you're gonna find out in, like, 3 years when I eventually get there. Because it's absolutely ridiculous. Like, nope, do not go up there. That's a bait. That's a trap. You don't go up there. Now, for doing the Disciple of the Hand version of 50,000 points, you get the little Lulladial. Is there gonna be a node down here? No. Does that mean the node's up here? What did I do to change this? Like, last night, it was all, like, the node down there. I have no idea what I've done. This is so weird. And also, where was my, I must have missed it. I must have not been paying attention because I'm on autopilot. But where's my gather +5? Or my gathering attempts +5? That should be around here. Like, did I fuck up the... I think I did. Because it should be somewhere. I'm not entirely sure, actually. I don't know how to feel about that. I think I need to, like, try something to get the special node back. Because the reason why you gather down here is because there's a special node that's like, hey, you can use... Oh, shit, it's lightning? I didn't even pay attention to that. Okay, hold on. When did it become lightning? I swear to God, you spend, like, 3 hours here and you just never notice this shit. Okay, let's go get the lightning one. It's up there. Lightning is, minor moment. Now, I have melded specifically just to have as much gathering points as possible. Like, I don't care about gathering, like, the good shit that is actually relevant in the game. I will eventually care about that, but hopefully I can get this grind done before I have to actually meld my gatherers. And I'm just going, like, a mid-tier gathering set. I don't care about, like... I actually wonder if I'll have time to re-instance, because I wasn't paying attention. I actually have no idea if we'll be able to do this. Oh, no! UPs! That's the most exciting thing that's gonna happen, is I accidentally get, like, fucking owned. We'll try to re-instance, because it doesn't really matter. If we don't get there in time, it's fine. So if I remember correctly, it's King's Yield 2. I haven't done the chop quest, so I only have Bountiful Yield 1, but that's fine. It's really not. But we're just gonna do it like that, get the 3 stars, and then once we get 100, we're gonna use Bountiful Yield, which is supposed to be Bountiful Yield 2 if you're a smart person, but I'm too lazy to do the job quest. I really should, though. Okay, and so after we're done with this, we're gonna do a little trick, because you can only gather this once, but you'll notice some people are gonna do this, and you're gonna click the Abandon Duty button, and then you're gonna be right outside here, and then you're gonna go back inside. And it respawns if you do this, because this is an esoteric thing. Now, I wasn't paying attention to when the lightning started, but you can, if you have cordials, you can usually get, like, 1 or 2, 3 like 2 or 3 things out of this. Now, we did lose our compressed aether, but that's fine. This is more important than that. And this is what cordials are for, the gathering point restoration potions. Now, can we get over there in, you know, like a couple minutes? I have no idea. But the goal of this is to ultimately get that stupid fucking mount. It doesn't even look good. I don't even like how the mount looks. I just like to collect mounts, and there being a mount that I don't have slightly bothers me. I don't know why. I just like collecting them. Also, why did my music stop playing? That sucks. Now that sucks. Oh, it's because I didn't have it on loop. I listened to the entire album already? What the hell? Anyways, by the time we get over here, the saving grace is that our gathering points are going to be recovered quite a lot, so... There are things that we could do to, like, optimize this more, speed this up more, definitely. But, I'm gonna wait till I get 700. I'm gonna wait till I get 700. This is greedy. I'm not gonna go for a third one. If I'm on the ball more, and I, like, notice the moment it spawns, and if it's, like, fire, you can hit that shit, like, 3 or 4 times, but... Moment it's 700, we're going in. Let's do it. Now, I don't actually know what's more optimal here. From, like, a rotation perspective. I think I'm just gonna go with, like, King's Yield and the Mountaineer's Gift. And then if I get to 100, I'm doing Bountiful Yield or whatever. I don't know if trying to, like, hit the gritty Unald's Tidings would be good. Like, I'm okay with just doing this, honestly. Now, the thing that you might have noticed is that I was talking about getting 10,000 points specifically as botanist, and that now we're miner. So all of this progress that we just made here is just to make the miner grind, like, a little bit easier. This doesn't help botany in any way, shape, or form. It just, I mean, literally it doesn't. It doesn't help the botany grind in any way, shape, or form, and it takes our GP away. So if we get the correct rotation here, and then we can, like, go to the small tree right there and get the +5, we're not going to have the gathering points to actually do that, so it'll be a wasted node. Unless I wanted to use a high cordial, if I can. Those go on cooldown for a long time. It should be up by now. It's been a while. Okay, not a good start. Not a good start. What is the first node here? What's it wanting me to do? Because I'm trying, like, I have no idea. Okay. I've gathered this one quite a bit. This is weird, right? Because, like, you really do just want to hop into that Zen state where you're, like, on autopilot. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know, man. But we definitely want to hit the elemental gritty whenever we can. I think it's earth and wind, specifically, for botanist. So earth and wind are going to speed up the grind for the class that we're currently doing. I haven't really looked into the miner route yet. I've only really looked at the botanist route. I don't know if you can do a miner route here, or if it's, like, it's not esoteric like fishing is. Like, fishing is just weird. You have to, like, have bait, you have to do mooching. I like the fact that fishing is weird, but, you know, it's a little bit weird. Fishing is weird. It's a little bit weird. True and real. So, I don't really know. I've been thinking about, like, what I want to talk about Because this is essentially, I'm on my soapbox for 2 hours, right? Nope, don't go up there. Don't go up there. Don't go up there. Go here. It's gonna show up. Homie's gonna show up, okay? Homie's gonna show up. Also, I don't even know, like, if I have mount music on or not. I'm listening to, like, the most generic mount music imaginable, though. Or I have one of the mounts that has generic mount music. So it's like, I don't even know. Homie did not show up? That's sad. I feel like I should go up that tree just to get, like, the rotation that I'm used to. Because, like, I was running circles around here that I thought was pretty good, but now I'm, like, going from one end to the other constantly. It's pretty bad. Like, is there nothing just gonna spawn down here? Like, I gather this shit all the time. Nope. I don't know. I never do things fully optimally, you know? I'm not the kind of person who's like, alright, if I just buckle down and do this shit consistently for like 2 hours, it's gonna make my life easier. It's like, nah, I can't do that. I can't do that in a video game. Literally impossible. But I was thinking about a few different topics to talk about. Because again, soapbox for 2 hours. And it's like, you know, there's been a lot happening, but this shit's gonna come out in, well, I guess it's March already, but you know, I don't want to date myself any more than I have to by talking about current events, like, in real time when you watch this, like, 2 weeks, like 2 weeks in the past. But, interesting things are happening in the world, and that's code words for bad things are happening, and going on Twitter makes me miserable. So I'm gonna stop doing that, and by stop doing that, I mean I'm gonna continue doing it, but I'm just gonna, like, try to scroll less. I think the idea of, like, just trying to, like, not use Twitter on your phone is a great idea, because I don't have the app. I will never download the Twitter app. The greatest thing that Elon Musk could ever do for me is make it to where the website is inaccessible on, like, on a mobile phone. Like, if you go to Twitter on your phone, it says download our mobile app, and that's it. Like, if Elon did that, I would actually love him forever, because that would, like, cut my Twitter usage down, like, so much. That would be absolutely based. But, what was I saying? I don't know. Can I go over here now and get my, like, bonus? Like, I don't mean to be rude, but I just got, like, I just got, like, the badge. No, I don't want to go over here. I want to go over here. Gathering node, behind this tree, and then go over to this tree, and then hit it big over here. Alright, I've fucked up something. I absolutely have. I haven't gotten the good node at all. I guess I have to go up to that big tree in the southwest. I mean, I guess I'm learning new shit every day. But it is really cool to see, like, it's one of the nice things about the diadem. One of the few nice things is seeing all the people's mounts and the glamours and stuff like that. Alright, I'm gonna follow it. I'm gonna follow it. I'm gonna go up there. We're gonna hit it big. Because I would very much like to get back on the route that I'm used to. I should really turn... Like, I have never come up here before. Like, maybe, like, once? Do you have to come up here once just to get, like, this area reset down here or something? I have no idea. Wait, is this it? Is this the gritty? Have we found it? No. Maybe the last one was the gritty, and I just completely, like, disassociated. It's whatever, it's fine. I felt like I was hitting that one for, like, 8 years. Also, just so you know, snow is, like, completely... Snow doesn't mean anything, I think. At least it doesn't mean anything to botany for this rotation. The only thing I have to care about for botany is wind and earth, and the only thing I have to care about for minor is fire and lightning, which we did lightning earlier. Where is this taking me? It's taking me on a wild ride. I don't want to be over here. I want to go back over there. I want to get my +5s. Pain Pecco. Pain Pecco. Indeed. But, I was thinking about a few things. And honestly, how do I put this? I've been thinking about World of Horror a bit. And, like, I've talked about this before. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I've talked about this before. But the, if I can't start, like, bulk recording that shit, like, it's gonna have to go at some point. Because I need to set aside, like, maybe... The problem is that I'm not always in the mood to record, like, a World of Horror episode. And so I feel like the next time I'm in the mood to record a World of Horror, I need to, like, just capitalize that and record, like, 4 of them. And just, like, try to keep a backlog going. Now, we're gonna make it to episode 1000, absolutely. Like, that's non-negotiable. That is something that I am dedicated to doing. But... I don't know, man. It's... Like, it's kind of a logistical thing that a lot of people probably haven't had to deal with in their lives, because it's like, something that you decided to do, oh fuck, something that you decided to do for fun, and then it just kind of like spiraled into something that's like bigger than what you initially anticipated it to be, and then it becomes like a habit in your life, and then it becomes like, sometimes it's an inconvenience, is like, it's a little bit weird. And, you know, I'll always be, like, the World of Horror guy on the internet. Which is fine, because I haven't done anything to, like, counter that at all. And, I mean, there's no but there. It's like, I haven't done anything to counter it all. It's completely fine. I don't mind being the World of Horror guy. It's a, thing of my own making, absolutely. Okay, I fucked this up. It's bothering me so much that there's not nodes down here. Because I haven't, it's like, yeah, no, this is crazy. I feel like I need to re-instance. I'm actually gonna do that. I'm gonna do that after I shoot a couple of things with the compressed Aether gun, because I might as well. It's a waste if I don't. But yeah, I just need to get into the idea of backlog recording it, because it's a really nice thing, because it's I've played so much World of Horror that I just kind of go into that like zen state of like, I know exactly what I'm doing no matter what the run is. Like every time I know exactly what I'm doing, and I can just play the game and then focus on commentary, and it works out really well. I think a lot of people like the World of Horror videos, not necessarily because, well, I don't know if it's because it's World of Horror, or if it's because I can actually just focus on commentary and do World of Horror at the same time, right? Like, I actually don't know where the analytics shake down on that. Fine, I guess I'll shoot this fucking dickhead right here. Well, we got some raspberries, I guess. It works out. Okay, give me the good diadem instance, please. The one where I can, the one where I can do the loop-de-loop that I like. I don't know if it's optimal. I do not care. Is mount music? Hold on, I gotta check. Play music when mounted? No. Okay, thank God. The music being interrupted every, like, 5 fucking seconds when I use the mount would be so annoying. Especially for something so generic as the generic mount music that the game uses. I honestly think that's one of the biggest problems with this game, for mounts, is because I like collecting them. I think they're cool. Like, look at this thing. It's a flying shark. That's awesome. And it has a unique, like, you're lying down on it Oh, fuck. Wait, no, is this the place? Is this the place? The place? The gritty, perhaps? I think this is the starting point, yeah. I remember this. I remember the Cayman. But, what was I saying? I don't know. The mounts in this game are bad, because they don't really do anything. They all have the exact same stats, which is fine. I actually prefer that, because that means you can use your favorite mount every time without having to worry about it. But, they don't do anything differently. They don't do anything differently than each other, except the multi-seaters. So it's just always defaultly better to use a multi-seat mount, just in every situation, because you can see every mount is, like, inferior to that. Like, every mount is that, but how do I put it? Like, every mount has worse features than a multi-seat mount, because a multi-seat mount is the same mount, but multiple people can use it at once. But the biggest problem is that they have music accompanying all the mounts, and some of the music is, like, incredible, and some of the music is just fucking awful. And I don't mean that the music itself is bad. Oh, fuck. What have I done? Like, what did I do to deserve this hell? So, like, one of the biggest examples with mount music that I can think of is the Heavensward Birds. Like, they dropped the ball here massively. Because I'm gonna re-instance again, so I might as well talk about it. I might as well talk about it while I'm flying back. Because I just want to get into the one that I was no thoughts had emptying for 3 hours last night. It's like, that would be so much nicer. Because I know what I'm doing there. I know what I'm doing. I don't have to think about it. I don't have to be like, where the fuck am I going? But these Heavensward Birds. Oh my god, these Heavensward Birds. They dropped the ball. Specifically on this one. I love the mute key. I love the mute key. Okay, so here's the deal. The Warring Lanner, okay? It is the Warring Lanner, right? Yeah. It's the Warring Lanner. So this thing is part of a boss fight that is multi-phase. So this boss fight has 2 phases and 2 different theme songs. The first theme song is like this slow build-up, and then the second theme song is this really banger song that everybody really likes. So oh no. No, you can't do this to me, man. You cannot do this to me, bro. I have no idea, because I was gathering like 2 nodes down there in that little corner. I'm gonna try something different, okay? We're gonna gather this, and then I'm going back. Homie is going back, okay? And then I want to see if I can get, like, a loop going that I actually like. Because this should spawn more than 1 node, right? But anyways, with the Warring Lanner, with the Heavensward Lanner, the problem is they chose the first phase theme. They didn't choose the second phase theme. What the fuck is this? It's way over here. Did they change the... There's no way. There's no way they changed this shit with time. It should just be the same thing every single time. I have no idea. I feel like I'm getting punked. Because I like did this shit for like 3 hours last night before I went to bed. And it's like, it just worked. It was comfy. It was easy. I feel like I went to a different area. But they chose the worst of the 2 themes. And it's not like the first theme is bad. It's just that, like, do you want the boss theme? Or do you want the build-up to the boss theme as your reward for getting them out, you know? And it's just kind of absurd that it's like, there's this really good song attached to the boss, and I give up, by the way. I'm just gonna go with this. I'm just gonna go with this rotation until the end of time. I actually have to pay attention, though, because I'm trying to find out where my +5 gritty is. Because that was +1. It's usually the bundle of small trees but, you know, whatever. So, and the thing is, it's not like this for any of the other bosses. Like, all the other bosses have their, like, proper theme songs, but the Warring Lantern just does not have the proper theme song for the boss. And it's not great. It's very sad. And it's a shame because it's one of the better lanterns, in my opinion. I think I like the green and blue with the bubbles a lot more than I like the other lantern effects. I definitely think it's one of the better lanterns. But it just has, like, the worst song. And then this Hybodus that I'm using... Hybodus? Hybodus, yeah. This thing that I'm using, this shark, it has the generic mount music. And what I mean by that is all of the mounts in the game that do not have an association with, like, specific... Even mounts that have an association with specific content do not use those themes. For some reason, they just have, like, a generic mount music theme that's like, do, 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 do. And it's so, like, it's not a bad song, but it's so bad. And oh, this is the gritty, this is the gritty. I just noticed that this is the gritty. Okay, I fucked up on that, that's my bad. So this little brush right here next to the danger spikes is the gritty, okay. Understood, I'm paying attention now, I swear to God. Okay, understood. Route acquired. Hey, attention paying. But, that's not true. I'm not paying attention at all. And so they just have this generic mount music. And it's, like, the same for, like, every mount that does not have, like, an association with a trial. And it is, like, one of the biggest... It's probably one of the biggest problems with mounts, in my opinion, is just the fact that it has the generic mount music on everything. Like this, the Hybodus is from ocean fishing. So you would say, okay, does ocean fishing have unique music? I don't know if it's unique, but there is a special theme that plays when there's like a hyper fishing event or whatever. Like when I forget what it's called, but there's like a special event that happens in ocean fishing where everybody goes fucking crazy and everybody gets a lot of points. So does it play that song? No. Where does ocean fishing take place? Well, you get there from Limsa. So does it have a Limsa-related song? No, doesn't. Okay, we're going back now. That it should be... Because that's what I would do originally, is I would go hit that one and then I would fly back. So that should totally work. That should totally still work. And it should be the proper, like, loop. But, does it have Limsa-related music? No, it doesn't. Oh, fuck, it's lightning again? What the hell? When did that happen? But yeah, so it's like, okay. Is it, does it have Limsa music? No. Does it have ocean fishing music? No. Does it have anything unique outside of the being on the mount, animation, and, like, you know, the mount itself? No, it doesn't. It plays the generic do-do-do-do mount music over and over and over again. And the thing is, you can look at the mounts on my hotbar right now, okay? The Demi-Ozma is from Eureka. The Big Shell and the Albino Caracal are from this, actually. They, both of them are from... whatchamacallit. Both of them are from, you know, the Diadem, the Firmament, Skybuilder script. Do they have anything at all unique about them for that? No, they play the generic mount music. The Demi-Ozma is from Eureka. It's the reward that you get for clearing... it's literally the reward you get for clearing Eureka. And Eureka has tons of unique music. And does the Demi-Ozma play Eureka music? No, it doesn't. It plays the generic mount music, because of course it does. In fact, most of the mounts that I have play the generic mount music, which is really dumb. We're gonna re-instance for this, yeah. I wanna hit it twice. So... Like, I'm looking at the mounts that I have right now. Most of these play the generic mount music. The motorcycle here plays specifically the... whatchamacallit. I don't know if we're gonna make it, honestly, but we'll try. The motorcycle plays the Island Sanctuary music, which is good. I don't remember what the Island Knight, Prince, and Mandragora play, but they either play Island Sanctuary music or they play the generic mount music. The only mounts that don't play the generic mount music are mounts that are tied to a specific fight, so like the Heavensward horses all play their boss themes. The, I think the Kirin, actually, which is the reward for collecting all of the Heavensward horses, the Kirin actually plays generic mount music. Or does it play the Arome? No, hold on, I'm sorry. That's slander. It plays the Arome Reborn theme. I don't remember what the Pegasus plays. I think Level Checker plays generic mount music. I'm pretty sure Snowman does too. Although, admittedly, I could, like, actually check, but, you know, that would take effort. I'm just going off of pure memory here, so I could be slandering some mounts. I apologize for this. I'm just gonna hit it big with this, yeah. I'll go back to looking at mounts after we get our 4 pinches of grade 4 Sky Builder's Umbral Levin Sand, which is not approved, by the way, so it's completely useless. All of the materials that we're gathering are completely useless until they're approved, which, admittedly, approval is really easy, as you will see very shortly, but... And by shortly, I mean in 1 hour and 30 minutes. But, does Andon the Third play generic mount music? I feel like he does. Definitely the Garo mounts play generic mount music. Midgard Summer plays generic mount music. Pretty much any, and like I said, any mount that isn't tied to a fight, or like well, I was gonna say, like, the Regalia type G does play the what is it, like the song, the special song. But most of these mounts just play generic mount music unless they're like tied to a fight. So at least it's a little bit weird, and it's like one of my least favorite things about the mounts, because like, oh, I'll give you another fantastic example, okay? The tribe mounts. These ones are fucking egregious, okay? So, the tribe mounts are from, well, they used to be called beast tribes, but because they wanted to kind of show that the Warrior of Light develops as a person, when you get to Endwalker, your character starts calling them the tribal quests instead of the beast tribe quests. So that's pretty cool, actually. Because there's like that theme of like, whatchamacallit, unity, and we aren't so different after all sort of thing that the game's had going on for a while. But the tribal quests, the mounts from them are fucking egregious because they're great. Like, I love the Marid. My favorite mount, where is it? I actually don't, yeah, here it is, the Striped Ray. This is my favorite mount. This is why this is the thing that made me start mount farming, okay? The Striped Ray. Like, I love this thing. This is the Bozo. Absolutely love this thing. It's one of my favorite mounts in the game. Oh, there's a random mount button? Holy shit. I never saw that before. So that's what the chocobo with the question mark means. Mount roulette. Let's go. I'll just do that from now on. But, the Striped Ray, one of my favorites. Oh, the Phoenix, let's go. Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck? Anyways, so all of the mounts from all the tribal quests have music. Or at least there's music associated with them. So for instance, the Striped Ray is the Kojin mount. The Kojin live in the... I think this is the old rotation that I used to do, or the old route that I used to do. This is fucking crazy. But, the Kojin live in the Ruby Sea. The Ruby Sea has its own unique theme song. So, does the Striped Ray play the Ruby Sea theme song? No, it doesn't. Fuck you. That's why. It plays the generic mount music that the Demi-Ozma, the Haida-Bus, and all the other ones fucking play. Yo, it's my boy! Yeah, I'm gonna go up here, and then I'm actually gonna go see if I can do the route that I like. Does it actually change with time? That'd be nuts. But, yeah, it's like... The Striped Ray does not play any music that is at all related to the Kojin. It plays the generic fucking mount music that everything else does. It's Leviathan time, let's go. So... It's so, like, that is frustrating, and then you get, like, another tribal mount that's, like, completely different. Like the Marid. This one is a different Stormblood mount. Holy shit, we're back. Homie is back. This is the route that I'm used to doing. We just kind of stumbled into it. But the Marid is a Nata mount that is designed to be... Like, well, I mean, okay. Sorry, I'm just so fucking confused on why we're back here. I have no idea. I have no idea, dude. Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea, but we're back. Homie is back on the path. So, like... So here's the deal. It's another Stormblood mount, completely different. Completely different area. And... it just, like, a completely different part of the world, even. And it plays the same mount music as the Kojin. Does it play... I'm trying to remember the area. Oh, I can't actually look at the map while I'm in here. I'm trying to remember. Like, it's... Oh, no. How could I forget the Stormblood zone's name? Alright, time to hit it big. Turn off Quick Gathering, because we want to use the Bountiful Harvest. Now we'll turn on Quick Gathering, because I don't care anymore. But the, like, Gurabanya, right? Is that what it's called? I cannot... Alamigo! That's it. I cannot believe I forgot Alamigo. I honestly, like, I love Stormblood a lot, and I cannot believe I temporarily forgot Alamigo. Oh, we're getting some P4S bias here today, aren't we? So... I don't know, it's just so weird that it's like, does it play any music related to Alamigo, Gurabanya? They're called the Gatekeepers. And yes, that is a tank mount that you just saw on your screen. Not mine. I haven't done the dwarf tribe yet, so I haven't gotten that one. But like, it's just crazy that it's like there's so much unique and beautiful music in this game. And like there's so much unique and beautiful music in this game. And they just settle for, like, the generic mount music on so many things that have justification to have better music. Or at least more thematically appropriate music. Like, the fact that that this pig with big ears has the same theme song as a giant sphere ball. And that both of those share the same theme song with, a TV monitor. It's like, I don't know. Probably shouldn't be that. And the thing is, it's so bad because it's like a mount is made by its music for me. Like, the Gobwalker has like one of my favorite songs in the game. And so I love the Gobwalker because whenever I'm on it, it plays a banger. Same goes for the Gwibber. Where is that? The Gwibber. The Fey Gwibber is one of the, like... I absolutely adore the... Oh, wait, hold on. I need to go up there for the... Yeah, let me go up for the last tree there. Like, the ffxiv, it has one of my favorite songs in the game. So, despite not being like... Oh, wait, no, I already hit that one. Okay, never mind. Like, the ffxiv, despite not looking very good, I don't really like the Gwibber models, I'll be honest with you. They play a banger. They look... I don't care how the Gwibber looks, plays one of my favorite songs in the game. And and that's the Shadowbringers trial mounts, so that's why they play good music. But when you get all of the Shadowbringer trial mounts, you get another, like, you get the end reward. So for instance, for A Realm Reborn, you get the Kirin, which plays the A Realm Reborn theme, and then the Firebird, which I don't remember what the Firebird plays. When you get the, there's a special dog, the dogs here are for, Stormblood, so when you're done getting all the dogs, you get a special big dog, and then the dragons here are for Shadowbringers, and when you get all the dragons, you get a special dragon. The special dragon for Shadowbringers plays the Shadowbringers main theme, which I want it so fucking badly. Like, that would be the only mount that I ever use. Oh, hello, Titania. Wait, is this... This is Titania, right? What is this mount called again? I love its spin. Twintania! This is one of the few mounts that also has an action, by the way. It does nothing, but it's a cool animation that plays. Which more mounts need to do that. Like, it's kind of silly to me that the only mounts that have actions are, like, super special ones for, like, the story or just, like, super special mounts in general. And then, like, the tribe mounts. Like, that's one of the cool things that the tribe mounts actually can do, is they have, like, special little animations that they can play. At least the newer ones. I don't think the, Let me actually check real quick. Because I need to regenerate some GP before we do the big gritty anyways, so... So let me see real quick, because the Cavalry Elbst is the, Ixal? No, it's the Sahagin. The Ixal is the wolf. So this doesn't have a mount action. This is just a bozo that runs around. But if you get the Marid, for instance, that's got like a little stomp. It goes stomp. And the actions are always related to what, Oh, I should have regenerated more, actually, now that I think about it. The actions are always related to, like, what you do in the job quests. So, for instance, one of the things that you do is, for the Kojin, you have to go feed the striped ray. So you take it out into the ocean, and then you fly around on it for a little bit underwater. And then you go to krill, and then you, like, just vacuum up the krill. So the action that has is, like, the little... You just kind of, like, do the whoosh thing. And for the Marid, you stomp on ants. So that's why it has a stomp ability. Similar thing with the Porksy, the pig earlier. You use the, very good effect. You just whoop. The Porksy is cute. I like it as a mount. Oh, P8S Andy, huh? Okay. I'll have that mount soon. I will. I'm actually really looking forward to, whatchamacallit. We're getting pretty close on P8S. I showed you the diagram, and by diagram, I mean I did an MS Paint diagram of, Oh, there it is. Let's look who it is. I want that mount so badly. Alright, everybody, it's Phoenix. That means we need to get in. I cannot believe... I do want to point out, though, that that's P8S's reward right there, and this is P4S's reward. They gave us a Phoenix twice. Which I think is pretty silly. They really did do 2 Phoenixes in a row. But that's okay. Because both of them look cool. I will say, actually, mainly just because I feel sick today, we are probably just gonna do an hour. Like, we're gonna do an hour here, turn in, and then see how far we get. And if we're at, like, 5,000, then we're doing another hour. But we'll see. We'll see where we're at. Because I actually don't know how much progress we've made. Because originally last night when I was making progress, like, I was just kind of, like, turning in every so often because I was getting impatient. So 10,000 is the goal. 10,000 points is what we want to do in this episode so that I can say it's 148 days to go instead of 149 days to go. Now, unfortunately, we've been getting lightning every single fucking time. So that means that we just have the, where is it? This shit right here, which is only for minor. So minor is gonna go up a little bit, which is nice, but it doesn't help us on the botanist grind. And I guess you could make the argument that you don't... Oh, hey, wind. I know that wind just happened because we're on botanist right now and it hasn't, like, showed up as a thing. Okay, so it literally just spawned now. So we might actually be able to get, like, a lot with this. Like, I'm gonna go in at 700 GP here. We're gonna hit the gritty on the cordial. I'm gonna re-instance. We're gonna hit the gritty again. And then I'm gonna re-instance and go back for another one. Also, don't ask why I have 4 submarine hulls sitting in my inventory. You don't want to know the answer to that. A Savage mount like this one does play the really cool music, which I'm really happy with. The P4S theme is really good. For the next episode, for tomorrow, I'll enable the mount music, and then people can give their opinions on whether or not they like the mount music, and then that... Okay, so we're just going in with this, because I want to hit the gritty. We're not going to get a lot here. We're not going to get as much as we could if we were max. But because we'll be able to hit this multiple times, I think it'll ultimately be better for us. Now, I could be wrong. I actually don't know what you're supposed to do in this situation. But I feel like this is a personal journey that everybody goes through, because there's not really a lot of information outside of do it, lol. I'm actually going to hit it as early as possible, because it has a cooldown of 3 minutes, so... Oh wait, hold on. Compressed Aether, just shoot something, You give minor materials, actually, so... Okay, now we re-instance, because we don't have any compressed Aether. I made that mistake earlier. Sugar Please goes hard as a name, for sure. Oh my god, you see all of the bozos are doing the exact same thing. We're all fucking re-instancing so we can hit it multiple times. I was doing this at like 4 in the morning last night, and it's like, damn, you know? There's like nobody doing it, and so now it's just seeing like the fucking squad, you know? I'm gonna wait until we get 700. And then... I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think we'll do it one more time after this. Oh, they're just going. They're just fucking going for it, dude. You got better cordials than I do. I'm waiting. Probably food, too. Actually, I'm just gonna look at that person, see what they've got. Oh my god. Oh my god. Good lord. This is a pentamelded person right here. That's a little bit scary. Okay, we're gonna hit it big here. Now, I actually am not going to do any more. I'm gonna just gather this, because I want to re-instance and hit it again, just as like a pity thing. And if we can get, like... If we can at least get to the 90%, which we'll definitely be able to get to, then I'll be content with just, like, however many we get, I think. Because that person's re-instance, this is their third go at the node. So I need better cordials for sure. But the cordials that I'm using are, like, self-sufficient, because you get Skyward points for doing this. Or not Skyward points, you get script. You get Skyward script for doing this. And then you can trade that Skyward script in for these cordials. So I'm not really losing anything by doing this. How much time has this been? Not yet ready. I wish I could, like... Oh, it's only got 15 seconds? Yo, we can absolutely hit this big. Honestly, if you have better cordials, you might be able to even hit this, like, 4 times. Because this one's really close to the spawn. This one and the fire one are super close to the spawn. So I think they're the best ones to get. Alright, I want 700. I want 700. I'm gonna be greedy. We might lose it all here, but I'm about to get to 700, so it's fine. Just one more tick. One more tick. We're good. We're in. And we're gonna be getting a bountiful harvest at one point. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Look at that! Good old pie, look at that. Pitch looking lovely today, lads. True. Alright, so we got super lucky there. I want to see how good we've got it. Because if we can do 10,000 points in an hour, that makes me a lot happier in life. So let's see what we got, okay? An hour of gathering useless materials that I'm never going to use. Oh shit, we gotta do the fate. Wait. No, I don't want to do this. Unless if it was right here, I would do it, but, wait. Is this just starting? I think this is literally just starting. Do I do the fate? Do I do the fate? Sure, why not? I'll do the fate. It's okay. We'll do the fate as a treat. I'm not gonna... Yeah, we're gonna join. So the intro happens over here, but the first event happens here. So I just need to see... Yeah. Oh, wait, no, it's... Okay, hold on. I get it. Come on. Oh, is their name Chupacabra? I just realized that. Alright, Chocobo, point. Before using the Aethermatic Clipper, it's important to point. Me and the squad pointing. I just realized these are NPC characters. Did they add these? I don't remember there being NPC characters just hanging out on the sides here. Alright, now the order is random. What is it, like 6 points? You just have to do it 3 more times? I'm not entirely sure. Because I kept wondering, like, why are these people doing the wrong emotes? Also, very important if you're doing this for the first time, it's these emotes on the bottom here. And you have to, like... I don't know if you have to target, but you do have to, it's these emotes specifically. It is not, yeah, we're good. We can leave Chupacabra. You only have to do it 3 times after the tutorial. And you can see everybody's running back here. Actually, wait, where does the next one take place? I don't even remember. It's been so long since I've done this, but it's very important that even though this is flex, this is point, and this is lookout, none of those will work. So you have to use the ones down here. Oh yeah, well, you get loot boxes for doing this. So that's pretty fun. Always like a good loot box. I'm gonna open all of them at the end. I will say that's one of the things that I do like about this game, is it's just like random bullshit to do. And it's pretty decent. It's been a while since I've done this stuff. Like, I was doing this stuff back when I was grinding the firmament to, like, level up my crafters and gatherers for the first time. But I haven't really been back in the firmament since then, because after you get to level 80, you can't do anything anymore. Right. Where does it spawn again? Like, right here? Like, one of them spawns, like, right here, right? Pretty sure. I always switch to Weaver for this one. You don't have to. You could be anything. And you'll be perfectly fine. So I think you have to deliver 3 of these? Or is it 4? I don't remember. There's not actually a lot of time. So I think it's 3 or 4. I'm gonna do it 4 times. Because I would like to get gold on everything. And then I'm now remembering that my hide player hotkey is like the most annoying thing in the world to press. I'm gonna keep track of Majima. When Majima stops doing it. Oh yeah, no, there's only 4 of them. Okay, yeah. You just do it 4 times. That's fine. You can oh no, you do it 3 times. Because I remember everybody will carry one of these into the next one. Yeah. You just do it 3 times. I'm, like, remembering this shit. Because, like, I remember when I was doing these, like, you'd have, like, the squad just carrying these Moogles around into the next event, and then, like, they would just disappear. And it doesn't matter which Wayne you put them in. It's completely fine. Yeah, you can only do 3 if you want, but we might as well do the meme of carrying one around, right? No, I'm trying to think. Is there any reward from this that I actually need? And I'm not entirely sure. Because you get these loot boxes, they can give you some good stuff. The best part of doing this is it gives you a lot of Skybuilder's script, which is really good. The Skybuilder's script is really powerful for buying, like, mounts, materia. There's a lot of good stuff you can get with it. I always hated this one, though, because it's, like, timed so perfectly that if you're running back and forth between them, you're gonna have about, like, 30 seconds when you get the last one. Whoops. I really wish I had an easier hotkey for hiding players, because it's, like, it very rarely comes up, but when you are in a crowded space like this and everybody's trying to do the same thing, you really do need it. But it's not, you see, like, everybody's carrying the toys past the Waynes, because it doesn't matter. The stuffed toys go in here. No, I don't think they will. I think the stuffed toys are gonna hang out over here with us. And we're going back up here again, so there's a lot of running around in this one. The squad, let's go! usually have a bigger turnout of Moogles, honestly. Kind of disappointed in the community, TBH. I remember another thing people used to do is they would be like, I don't know if you can do it anymore, but I think you used to be able to like, oh no, you do this, right? Yeah. And then we got gold, so we got 100 points and we got 2 fate presents. This is probably like, when this event rolls around, it's one of the better ways to get Skybuilders points, because like 2 minutes to get 100 is pretty good. And also the loot boxes don't hurt. You can get attire coffers from that. It can be early game glamour for you if you're new to the game. There's some decent stuff there. Our mascots are making the way to the venue as we speak. Oh my god, we're gonna turn in this shit, and we're gonna see like 5,000, and I'm gonna cry. Because I don't have the... I'm finally getting to the point... I said I was feeling sick earlier. I'm finally getting to the point where I feel like I should eat food. And so that's what I want to go do. I want to go eat food. But it would be a bad first episode if, It would be a bad first episode if we ended halfway through what I needed to actually do. This event is annoying, and I honestly don't remember. I don't remember how many turn-ins you have to do. Also, this is gonna be like sound effect hell, by the way. I'm just watching the desktop audio like shoot up repeatedly. Now, unfortunately, you can't like stack. You just have to like go back and forth, back and forth. So I'm gonna do this probably about... I'm gonna get 12 points. And by 12 points, I mean, not 12 points. 4? I'm gonna get 4 points. I don't remember... Is somebody in chat saying how much you need? 4 points for this round? Thank you. Fucking hell, I just read his name. You and you. All of you. I'm glad I successfully remembered 4. Because I was thinking 3, 6, 9, 12 sound like 12 turn-ins sounded about right for gold. And I was correct. You turn in 12 items, you get gold. It's 4 points. I'm sorry. God Warrior Simp. That's a name. That's a fucking name, alright? You know what's funny is I actually know, I'm pretty sure I know the person who did the yell there. You can't see their name because I have chat hidden on the stream. And by that I mean I'm on an ultra-wide monitor and I just have it over to the left and you're looking at a 16:9 ratio. But, I think it's like an RP group in Crystal. I've heard about them before. And I think I even recognize them from doing fades. Now this next one, I think it's like 5 if I had to guess. But I don't actually remember. And then how many more are there after this? It's like just the one, right? Where am I gonna start? You know what? I'm a lefty gang today. 100 sandwiches. People have like... Listen, I'm named after food too. So, like, you know, I can't say shit. But I'm definitely feeling Lefty Gang today. Now, I'm gonna regret this immediately, but, you know, it is what it is. I mean, I don't really have any notes here, you know? Just kind of chilling, just kind of hanging out, just kind of vibing. I don't really want to start a tangent, because I want to end the video soon, because I finally feel hungry. But yeah, this is a journey. This is more of a journey than the World of Horror series, because the World of Horror series is just like, I like it, TM. Although I did say that scary thing earlier about how, like, if I don't batch record it, it's gonna end sometime. Which, you know, that might have scared some people. But I'm pretty sure that was past the average watch time, so who cares, right? But, like, realistically speaking, the daily World of Horror will continue, like, for as long as I'm making YouTube videos, just because, like, it's kind of a habit, you know? But, like, I'm saying but, like, a lot, you know? I just need to find a better way to do it, honestly. And sometimes you have those, like, frustrated rambles of, like... I mean, that's the problem with, like, a live format where you're just, like, speaking off the top of your head, right? Is... you're going to get into a situation where... Lefty Gang, let's go. You're gonna get into a situation where you say something, but you're just, like, thinking out loud, and then people are like, wow, that's scary, man. Fuck. Lefty Gang was not the way to go, man. It's pretty bad, actually. How about Middle Gang? I'm seeing a lot of pigs coming out of Middle Gang. But not me. I lived, bitch. Oh, God. Lucky toy moment. Alright, left gang betrayed me, so right gang. Uh-oh. Well, you know what? Middle has not fucked me over yet, so... I think we can, get betrayed, get bamboozled, get backstabbed. I'm sorry, left gang. How could I ever betray you? How could I ever be so stupid? I'm so sorry. And there's more than enough time for this one. They give you a shit ton of time for this. Because, I mean, why wouldn't they? Hey, let's go! If you get the 4 points, like, really fast, it actually sucks. Because you basically just have to wait for, like, 4 minutes before the next thing happens. But if you get screwed by RNG, it's like, you don't have to wait as long. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh my god, the greatest luck of all time. Arbor Call. That's not the W key. Alright. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's wait for 4 minutes. Can I fill 4 minutes of dead air? Usually I would say yes, but right now I'm not so sure. I just knocked a paperclip off my desk. Whoops. Alright. I saw that Alphino hairstyle. Actually, I think that was an Alice hairstyle. Because they're on sale right now. So you're gonna see them more often. So we talked about mounts, we talked about World of Horror. Oh god, if I'm already thinking about how many anecdotes I have for a series that's gonna potentially be 149 episodes long for just The Gathering alone, oh fuck. Truly, we're screwed. But, let's see. what am I thinking about? So, for March, you know, I don't know how exciting. I don't know how exciting it's gonna be for, like, you know... It's like, oh, we get to... Well, the new content for March is a ridiculous grind unedited in an MMO. Wow, that's so exciting. Or, like, oh, hey, Druids is back. Homie is back. Like, that's exciting. The return of Druids is exciting, and I'm happy about that. Plunger and I are recording on Thursdays now. Also, this is, like, just a complete shot in the dark, potentially, because Plunger and I have just talked about this. We're in the planning phase, but we might want to try to do a podcast. I don't know if it's going to be a series or just, like, a one-off, but the thing is, every single, like, I swear to God, like, every single time Plunger joins the VC randomly at 3 in the morning, every single time we talk about podcasts and podcast meta. And so I finally just, like, broke the breadstick, I guess. And just was like, do you want to do a podcast? And he was like, yeah. So, I mean, you know, I'm not adverse to it. I like doing the podcast with Josephine. We just kind of fell out of it. Tiny rat moment. Tiny rat moment. Is this place called the Mattock? It is, actually, wow. Presence of mind, haha, very funny joke, lmao. People who open their presents immediately upon getting them, I haven't, like, no idea. Like, how could you not want all 10 of them at the end? Like, that's crazy. Like, you want 2 of them drip-fed to you every 4 minutes? Every 4, 5, 6 minutes? Insane. It takes, like, 20 minutes to do this. The final fate is upon us. Let's go. So yeah, Druids being back is cool. I got 2 presents. You have to deliver... somebody yelled this out, and I had to say yell, not shout, because they use piss chat, but... What are these presents for again? Oh, yellow presents are for merchants. Okay. Because I was just like, what the hell? Because I know the pink presents are for the kids, but I don't remember what the yellow or the yellow or the purple, the yellow or the orange. I guess I should probably pay attention, huh? So I've done the merchant in the back already. So now we can do the foreign merchant. But, yeah, Druid's coming back. This, and I've recorded a couple of other miscellaneous things. The way I kind of see it is I want to bring more variety, and as long as it is similar, I don't really feel like... So here's the thing. Doing a variety of content, if it is in a similar, like, genre and style, like, long form, low amounts of edits, if any, off the cuff, very, like, unscripted, doing stuff like that. This kid's got the fucking casual outfit, holy shit, he's rich. But, doing that is, like, thematically appropriate for this channel. And so anything like that, I feel like is okay. Even if it's a little bit, like, wacky, or a little bit, like, off the cuff, or, like, a little bit random, I feel like anything where it's, like, essentially ranting to a camera, well, ranting to a microphone for a while, I feel like that works. I feel like that works 100%. I feel like that's completely okay for the channel. And I don't have to do any, like, you know, preempting, or I can just upload it. And it'll probably get like 30 views, and that's fine. Like, that's completely acceptable. That's not an unacceptable situation. That's a completely acceptable situation. So, I feel like, how do I put this? Content like that is good. But if I were to do anything else, then that would probably have to be on a different channel. Because, while it would be good for viewers to do, like, a variety of stuff randomly, it would be bad for subscribers, because you don't know what you're subscribing for. Because, like, if I did something that was completely different than what this channel normally has, then why would you subscribe? Because it's like, you're like, oh, like, as a hypothetical, an example would be, like a media review or something. Like, a media review would be good for viewership, but it wouldn't be good for fucking anything else. Like, how could you ever subscribe to that? It's like, oh, he reviewed Final Fantasy XIV. And it's like an actual, like, structured video with editing. It's like, no, that would be disastrous. Because it's like, people would check it out because it's a novel, but nobody would subscribe for it because it's like, yeah, okay, let me subscribe for this, and then I'm gonna get, like, 80 fucking World of Horror videos. It's like, yeah, okay. Like, that's not what people want, you know? Or that's not good for the viewer, right? That's not a good viewer experience. So, whenever I think about doing anything new for this channel, it has to be low effort, it has to be unscripted, and it has to have minimal editing. Because that's sort of like everything that has even happened up until this point. So, that's what people who are here want. That's what they're here for. Like, literally, right? It would be bad to it would be bad to branch out into different styles of video on this channel outside of, like, an occasional meme edit. I think an occasional meme edit's fine, like, who cares, right? But if it couldn't be, like, something significantly different. So I think about that a lot when I'm thinking about new content, and it's honestly held me back. So I think for March, mid-March, specifically, I'm just trying to do, like, for mid-March specifically, I'm going to try to do, like, new stuff, but, like, similar videos, which is low effort. Fate complete, let's go. Okay, so that's all the fates for the next hour and 30 minutes before the event repeats. Let's open our treasure chests. Let's see what we got. Probably just garbage. I mean, a fate token is a thing that exists. Gonna get a lot of those. I'll probably just trade them in for whatever, like, very small thing I can get. Hey! Zervin barding, let's go. I don't know if I'm gonna use that, because I don't really need it, but I'll sell it if it's worth anything. And if it's not worth anything, then I'll use it and I'll have it. Cherry pink dye, I'll probably use it eventually, but I don't really need that. And then Craftsman's leather trousers, yeah, okay, buddy. How about you? What can I get for my fate tokens? What do they give for fate tokens these days? I can get a couple of materia that may or may not be useful, I guess. But anyways, time for the main event, okay? The actual scoring of the Skyward variety, what you've been waiting for like 30 minutes. This is the wrong person. You. Okay, so we have 10,000 right now. I'm gonna do minor first, honestly, just to get this out of the way. We got, like, nothing. That's okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no! We got 3,000! Ah! Okay, I'll do more on my own tomorrow. Or by tomorrow, I mean later tonight. That's fucking painful. Oh my god. I was doing that shit for like 3-4 hours last night. Oh no. No, I can't do that every day. Oh no. Oh no. I'm trying to remember the really good one that's just like... I mean, this is appropriate. Like, oh my god. We're like, that's fucked up. Alright. Well, I know what I don't know if this is going to be a full 10,000 per episode. Definitely not this episode. But if it is going to be full 10,000 per episode, then, in the future, then that means I'm gonna have to, like, pause. I'm gonna, like, gather for a bit, pause, come back. Oh my god, no. Oh, hell, pain, agony. Stay safe out there, bye.